this is the thing. Like when women have money, their life actually becomes harder.
What?
Silence.
Let me explain.
It's harder to find maybe a man.
When men make money, doors open. When women make money, doors close.
They're open,
as women
but
make,
just men like.
No, they close. Because this is the problem. When women make more money, they think they deserve a man that makes the same amount, if not more.
Yeah.
So, let's be honest here. When you're making a lot of money, you typically are a little bit older, right? You're more experienced. Men don't care about these things. So you get older, you make more money, your requirements go up. But guess what? That guy that's getting older and making money, his requirements go down.
Yeah,
he doesn't need a girl that makes money. He wants a girl that's hot.
Yeah, because all you can depend on is his money.
Exactly. So here's the thing. What's more common, a beautiful woman or a man that has money? A beautiful woman is way more common.
Yeah.
That's why a bunch of hot girls are with one rich dude. Mm-hmm. So men that have money are able to get multiple women because our standards aren't as high as you. So women become prisoners of their success. Men get freed from their success. So when a girl makes money, it's very hard for her to date.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that, though. I want to be the breadwinner.
That's a lie.
Girl boss. Girl boss.
So you want to be with a man where you pay...
Some women like
realistically
that.
speaking, do you want to be in a relationship where you're the predominant breadwinner?
Honestly, yes.
Some
but that's
women
just
like
because
that.
I was raised by a single mother who taught me to never have to depend on a man. Because if shit hits the fan, what are you going to do when he's
So why don't you have a guy now? There's plenty of brokies that would love to have you
because I
support
want to
them.
establish myself before I have a man.
What if?
Be established.
What if
I would be established.
You're in a relationship with someone, right? And you're in a predicament where you make more money than the other, or you make more money than your man, and you're willing to help him you're willing to put him in a position where he can
high likelihood
also,
the relationship won't last.
I mean,
if you have to put your man in a position to be successful, he's a bum.
I mean, but what
He's
if just like how some females need that drive or that push to become who they are, right? What if you have a guy that needs that push? Because one man can't stand alone.
But hold on, you want to push your man to be successful?
You might find someone that they have the drive and they have the push to do it. They just need someone to guide them or lead them in the right direction.
Let me be honest with you. Women that have that drive typically want a man that has more drive than themselves.
I'm just saying. Because
It's
if
rare.
you might just love that person enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna stick it out and
what comes before love? Respect.
Right.
A woman can't love you unless she respects you. Women can't respect the guy that works less hard than themselves. If you're a go-getter as a female, it's going to be very difficult for you to be with a man that's a bum. Is it possible? Sure. Mm-hmm. Is it probable? No. Because if you're a go-getter as a female, you want a guy doing better than you. That's just how women are. Women don't want a guy on their level. They want a guy superior to them.
You're hoping that he stays with you after the fact. Because imagine he's getting like no bitches. And he has money now. And he's getting bitches. Why is he going to stay with you?
This is just like Acrimony.
Yeah,
what?
That was a good movie.
Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson.
Oh,
somebody write that down.
Yeah. I never saw it. But what I've realized is if a woman's in a situation where she's got to motivate her man to make money,
holy,
it's L.
Yeah,
it's L. And controversial take, I think, is because most women are naturally when it comes to making resources.
Misogyny.
Like women in general don't have the capability to work the long, tenuous hours that men typically do. You know, men are designed to, we're physically stronger than you guys. We have more endurance, etc. And a big part of that is for the ability to be able to work longer hours, etc. This is why men have been expected to be the breadwinners since the beginning of time. It's a biological thing. Right. So when you do see women work, it's almost never laborious jobs that require physical labor. It's always office, online stuff, whatever it may be. So men have a natural proclivity to work harder because we understand that our value as a man is contingent upon our ability to provide resources. Women, on the other hand, you can find a man whether you're a brokey or not. It's elective for you if you want to work hard.
Okay, but what percent of billionaires is like men are doing like physical labor? Most billionaire men are doing like online work, right?
Well, it started out with them doing hard labor, building their business
back
up.
in like the Stone Age, right? I feel like since like the internet was created, all you gotta do is stuff on the computer.
No, they had to build up the business typically from a brick and mortar position until they got to a situation where they were able to hire employees and outsource it. But most entrepreneurs, especially very successful ones, built their business from the ground up, and then they slowly started outsourcing responsibilities to other individuals.
I'm also like 23, so I'm thinking of guys my age. None of them had to do physical labor to get rich. They just do like sales or something.
Wow.
All right, Savannah.
This is very
No, I'm serious. Like nobody my age did physical labor to become rich where they're at. They just knew how to trade and invest.
You got to understand that you're speaking from your own limited personal perspective. But if you look around the world, if you look at construction workers, landscapers, people doing sewage work, people that run infrastructure jobs that keep the society going, it's all men.
But are those the billionaire? Like we were talking about billionaires, like the billionaire men that
Even
like,
those
women
guys,
love.
even those guys,
They're
a lot
not
of
doing the sewage.
Yeah, but even those guys had to start somewhere, and a lot of times it starts with building a business physically from the ground up. See, this is what I've kind of come to realize about females. No offense, but women almost always see the end product, but they have zero idea of how that end product came to be. Right? I use the analogy. I used this when I was in London.
Pizza.
They go to pizza shop and enjoy the pizza, but they don't understand that the dough was imported. They had to use certain water at a certain temperature. They had to spin it a certain way. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this oven that cooks the pizza at a certain temperature precisely so they can get that distinct flavor that they enjoy. But women don't understand the process of making the pizza. They just enjoy the end product. That's how women are with men. So that man that you see that's 35 years old, 40 years old, that's a self-made millionaire, you didn't see everything he had to do to get to that point to be attracted to you in the first place.
Yep.
And the reason why women don't see that is because you guys are giving your value up front. 18 years old, men are asking you out on dates, and you guys haven't accomplished shit. Let's keep it 1,000. So,
I agree. I was just asking a question.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But the reality is that the reason this all started with you talking about a woman motivating her man. The reason why that doesn't work is because women don't have the same proclivity to work as hard as men. Are there some women that can?
I agree.
For sure.
I agree.
But I would argue that small minority of women that are hard workers don't want to be with a fucking guy they gotta have to motivate. It's like, motherfucker, I'm a woman. I'm the small percentile of people that want to work hard. You think I'm gonna get with your broke ass? Fuck out of here. I want a man that's a go-getter. That's how most successful women think. I mean, hell, you got a business. You want to deal with a brokey?
I mean, I'm from the island, so I probably was like brought up kind of different.
Are you a six-figure earner yet?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
All right, I promise you, in 3 years, when you become a six-figure earner or more,
Then come and have a
you will
go.
never tolerate a fucking brokey again. What about
That's
you?
facts.
You
I've dated a guy that I thought I could motivate and build up, and you said it. Like he never, if they don't already have it, they're never gonna have it. You can't build them up to have it. They're just not. Some
They're
people
not
got
ready.
it and some just don't. And then you also said it. He's gonna end up. You're gonna build him up. He's gonna get better girls, and he's gonna leave you, and he's gonna resent you for you, like building him up. Now he wants to go find another girl that's he can dominate because you know. So that never works.
Has anyone here ever been with a man they had to build up? I see one here, only one. You? What was that experience like for you?
I mean, granted, it was when I was undergrad in university, but
Okay.
that was just, it's extremely annoying because going off of what you said, I understand with the guidance, but where does the guidance stop?
You're right.
If you have to guide him to be motivated, what about when it comes to, okay, I want to have a kid? Do I have to teach you, if you have a
Teach
son,
you
do I
how
have
to
to teach
be
you how to
a
raise your son?
father.
Do I have to teach you how to do things around the house or how to be a man or whatever the case is?
Damn.
And that's pretty much what it was. I mean, we were living together at the time, but you know, I don't want to do that as a woman. And that's the boss babe movement never really took a hold on me, but that was when I was really in that era, if you will, because I was like, oh, I got to sit here, I got to do this. And I mean, he was in between jobs at the time. I think we were together for like almost 3 years. He had like 6 jobs in that time, while I just had the one.
God damn. 6 jobs. What the fuck you
It was
doing,
crazy.
Yeah.
What would your advice be for her? Because she's younger than you, and she's thinking that she's going to be a breadwinner to a man. What are your?
No, I think naturally as a woman, we want to be led. And I hate to go back to this prehistoric notion, but honestly, deep down inside, I want to be led by a man. I want to be guided by a man. And it just naturally feels right. Like, I think I know everything, but there's some stuff that men know. And that's why when we come together, we're a union and we're great. Because they got something that we don't. And naturally, they're just leaders, and I want to find a leader. I think I know everything, but I don't. I want to find a man that can just like lead me. So if I'm building somebody up, I'm the leader, and I have to keep telling him what to do. He just doesn't have it. He's going to have to grow and learn how to be a leader, and he probably just didn't hit his peak yet. So
maybe he just never have it. Like, you're going to have to change his whole personality, but you can't do that.
Why
just
do you
have
want to
make
do
a
all that
new-
work? Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that, and you can't change a person like just literally
It's a
make
turn
a
off.
different person from him. Like it's impossible.
You're
You
looking
might
for a
never
man,
do
not a
this,
kid.
and that's it.
Are you listening to what they're saying?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, they're looking for these men building them up.
See?
But some women, I think they like the masculine, maybe they be in a masculine like role, so they literally date and
I disagree.
marry even.
I disagree.
There is a lot of women who take care like he's a baby, like literally.
They don't. Most girls can't do it long term.
Oh shit.
It's a minority.
There's
At
people
best.
in
It's
the
a minority.
marriage,
It's a
like
minority.
women in the marriage,
But they
with kids
don't want to do
who
it.
do
But they
that.
don't. But
No.
you got to remember what they do versus what they want to do are two different things.
Yeah, but I mean they're doing this. I'm just saying that there's women who have
But how are
husbands,
those
they have
relationships?
children, and they're taking care of him like he's like third kid.
But
You
how
know,
are those
they're
relationships?
motivating him. They said, I don't think it's a good relationship.
So then
That's
why
the
you bring it
point.
up?
No, that's the
A
point.
lot of women who do
That's the
that.
point.
Maybe
Why
Maybe
do you bring it
they
up?
like it.
That's the
We
point.
don't know.
No,
Maybe
they don't.
they like the masculine role.
Maybe the ugly women.
That doesn't mean
They have
that they
to
like
pay a
it.
guy.
No.
In
That
fact,
doesn't
no,
mean.
that doesn't make them happy. But
Yeah.
that's what they're doing only to have a man, to have a man. You know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like
maybe.
it's like putting a square peg into a circle hole. Like it doesn't fit. Like, and the problem is that if you do get it to fit, it's
I
always gonna
really
have.
think they're not
issues.
happy like at all
That's
in
the
this
point.
kind of
No.
relationship.
So
That's-
then why
that's
even
the
talk
point.
about it?
And they're like, because it's a lot of this actually. Honestly, I'm from Russia. There's a lot of Russian women who they take care of the family literally, and the guys like just like
In the Bahamas too.
la la,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go to work, and they live like this 20 years, 30 years, married people forever, and they don't
Wow.
divorce. So I
In the
saw
Bahamas
this so
too.
many times in my life,
Mhm.
and I'm sure that they are
Was the
happy.
man providing
these
or was she
women.
working too?
No, she's working,
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
and she's taking care of the kids.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think women should work
Wow.
personally.